Hi, welcome to our slow but steady van build. And last time we actually mounted the roof rack on the roof, so finally we can go on with the ceiling and we're gonna insulate the ceiling today. Hopefully we're gonna finish. So this is the first day we have the chance to open this lovely bag. We have natural sheep wool inside, and this is our soft insulation that we're gonna fill in all the holes that we cannot put anything else in there. We could put like the spray foam in there, but we want to avoid that. So we want to try this natural, nice material to sheep wool. Let's open it. Oh, it's so fluffy! So fluffy! How do I look?
Sexy.
Good thing I'm not allergic to wool. This is awesome! We're gonna fluff it. Like this. Stuff it into all the holes. Ooh, like that. We're also cleaning this part here because we want to put the same black foam on the top here, because this part, when there's condensation, you can gather cups of water from here. Like literally we tried it. You can just go like this, like with your finger, and it's all wet. So I will clean it. As you can see, it's not very comfortable and accessible. Well, it's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. I cannot see shit.
How are you?
Wet!
Wet. Quite nice, huh?
But I tested one thing. I
Yes.
managed to finish putting the insulation foam on top of the cabin. And actually I was like battling with time because I felt that the sheet metal is getting really cold because of the rain. So I tried to, color it out so we don't have condensation in the middle of doing that.
And it was okay? You
Yeah.
finished?
Yeah. Now I'm like this.
It was a tricky place. Okay, so the plan now is to install these here on each one of them as a base for roof cladding, and also here you can see the PIR insulation will hold better. That's why they are cut broader than the
Beam itself.
the beam itself, yeah. So we're gonna use the self-tapping screws and a little bit of Sika adhesive.
And what is it that you're holding?
It's a piece of plywood that we cut into boards.
Nice. And why are we using plywood to do this?
Because it bends. And this part is actually not straight. Here you can put your hand. And we need this to be as tight as possible to the roof because of my height issue. Dobrze. No, za długo leży już.
No. Nie dam rady.
Masz butelkę?
is dried up. So we won't waste anything. Oh. So we're back in our nook over the cabin. We did the same thing as here, with this kind of foam Armaflex thing in here, and it's a bit of a patchwork, but it doesn't matter, it works. And then we actually, when we went to get our PIR, the guy who sold this to us looked on our van and he was like, "Oh, you're building a van?" We're like, "Yeah, bingo." And he took us to his warehouse. It's weird. He took us to our warehouse and said he showed us basically all the other materials that would be nice for a van. So that was really nice of him. And he actually gave us some leftover pieces of Alufox that he had laying around. We didn't want to use it in the general build, but this piece we got is actually perfect for this space. It's perfect. I don't know, it was sand, really. It was a great gift.
It was.
We will attach it with double-sided tape. And we hope it's gonna stay attached.
We wanted to screw every part of wood to the beam, but here we couldn't reach with a screwdriver, so we just glue it with a Sikaflex and have these parts to hold it while it hardens. Hi, so today we're at the second cottage. I know it gets confusing, but it's the part of, working on a van while you are living in an apartment block. And we are going to finish the ceiling insulation. We have a little bit of PIR to fit, and then create a vapor barrier. So to tell you how hot it was, we mounted Alufox with a double-sided mounting tape and it melted. It just melted.
Last time in a different summer house we actually did the middle part, so we did this and only these sections, and now we cut everything else, and now we're gonna use spray foam for all the places where we need to fill in. And we will put the hard insulation. We've put all the remaining pieces of the hard insulation to the ceiling and we secured it with the spray foam. We've put the spray foam in all the places we could, so right now we're gonna scrap the excess. And then we're gonna tape everything with the aluminum tape to create the vapor barrier. And basically this is done, and it's not the cleanest look because we tried to use all the leftovers we had, so we had to, do some puzzles. But I think it's gonna work, so you know, we're gonna save some money when we use these scraps. So yeah, and we're not gonna throw them away. So this is good. We're glad it's done. Mosquitoes are eating us alive, so we'll be finishing up for stay and probably going home.